3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes, let's do this really quick. And I just got to set this up, make sure everything is good. All right, and roll the intro. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. Mic check, 1, 2, mic looks good. All right, so let's do the camera, 3, 2, 1. A bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I break down the complicated stuff in trading. I do. If there's something that you're trying to learn, and if I know it, I will break it down in the most simplistic form to where you can understand. Now, granted, am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Well, because that's how I learn. You know, somebody might say, oh, do X, Y, and then they just go on, but they don't they don't lay the importance of what they're showing. And that's what I do. Like, I'll show you what I'm doing and the reason why, and the reason why it works. So just kind of give you a heads up. Everybody teaches differently, everybody mentors differently, but that's what I do. All right, so let me go ahead and adjust this. I think my head is getting cut off a little bit. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and see here. Oh yes, guys, if you're not already in the group and if you want to join the group, there's the information for you. You can either do Patreon with credit card or debit card, or you can do crypto. Just send me a DM on Telegram. Now, how do you reach me on Telegram? That is the most asked question this week. Well, it's fairly simple. You just go to my YouTube channel, or you click the link tree description link, and it'll take you to my Telegram. All right, well, moving on. What is going on with the market today? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If I start freezing up, let me know, guys. Let me know, because I'm seeing a little bit of a delay. I don't know why. Everything looks good. All right. So right now we have Ondo up 2%. Nothing crazy. Sui up 2.5%. Link up almost 1%. Nothing too crazy. Now, if you're trading leverage, it could be some big numbers. But when they go down, it can also be some big numbers. So be very, very careful. Have a stop loss for sure, and minimize your risk by scaling into a trade. What does that mean? Well, instead of going, let's say you're trading with $100, maybe it's 50 for you or 100 million for you, you know, whatever it is. Let's just say you put 25, maybe 50%. So that if the trade goes down and gets stopped out, well, you only lose a little bit. However, if it goes up, we just wait for retracement. So now we enter the trade, we add to our entry, because now the trade is going our way and we have more confidence in the trade. All right, moving on. This is on the daily. Daily, we have Beam up almost 13%. Now, I've been looking at Beam for the group, and let's see here. I really want to post it. It had a really nice retracement. If y'all want to see this one, we can see it. Already, this is one that we are in the leverage group. We're in this one, making some money, which is good. We're in with, I think right now we're barely at break even. We had into the trade, it gone down, it came up. It's in our zone though. And right now it's trying to break out of our zone. So right now, hopefully this continues to go up. See here, Doge moving very nicely. Brett, we took a look at Brett yesterday. We put an alert on that one. And see here, Wick says Good seeing you on the nightcap last night, Joe. Yeah, I was on crypto nightcap last night. I gave an alpha trade. It moved nicely, and then it retraced, which is expected. And this is what one thing I always mention: price goes up and it will come down, and then it goes up again, and you enter on the break of the level, and then you make some money. Now, does it happen all the time? No, no, no. If you ever follow somebody who is always just preaching wins, 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 and oh, there's no losses. If you lose, it's your fault. If you lose, it's something you're not doing. The trades go up and down. They really do. And what I show you is I show you true experience. There's no one thing like with the, let's just say, for example, an indicator. I think that's the funniest thing. Like, I love it. Well, I don't like indicators, but there's two that I do like. I may be a little biased because I do have a referral link, wink, wink, in the description, which of course is, and I'll show them to you in just a little bit, but they're really good. And I do like them. I do like them because they show you different things. If you get somebody that says, this is the only way, man, that's danger. Because then what happens? Well, now you put all of your confidence in that, and you put a bunch of money, maybe more than you should, and then you lose more than you should. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Yeah, so I was on Crypto Nightcap last night. If you're not following me on Twitter, guys, definitely follow me on Twitter. There I post, and not only that, but I was tagged a few times, just, you know, saying that I was a special guest, and I gave a chart out. I gave a chart out, and we made some money. I'm still in the trade. Let's see. Obi-Wan says, bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Jono. So we were in a group. Together. And every weekend, starting from Friday, and even on Monday too, we're in the weekend, guys. Expect volatility. And Jono right now is saying, hey, everybody, remember, it's the weekend. Expect. Yeah. Every weekend, like clockwork, like literally clockwork. All right, we got Day P in the house. What's up, Day P? Appreciate you, man. Dylan also. If y'all have questions, guys, please, if you have questions, this is your 1 hour of free mentorship. Ask me questions. Ask me about indicators. Ask me about chart setups. Ask me about strategies. Ask me about moving indicators. Ask me about anything. How to, you know, do targets and stop loss. Now, all this stuff that I'm literally begging you to ask me. All this stuff is stuff that's behind a paywall. Like all these mentors that you follow and that you see and everything, they will not give you this information unless you pay them. And that's one thing that I really hate. Man, I hate it. And these guys are millionaires already. They've been in the crypto market for a bit. They have these, you know, a whole bunch of members and everything else. They're millionaires. And they see you struggling, they see you hungry, starving, and they're in this big old buffet restaurant with the windows open so you can smell all that food, and you're starving. Your stomach hurts so much it doesn't even growl anymore. And you go up to the door and you knock on the door. Please help me, please. Then the owner, who's the owner of the group, who's made millions because of the members, he opens the door just a crack and says, hey man, I would love to help you. Come on, pay me money and you can come in and eat all you want. And you're like, man, I'm so starving right now. Can you help me a little bit? Just like trash, anything. Like I'll take leftovers, anything. Oh no, man. But there's a lot of food in here. You know, pay me more money and you can come in. And here you are, it's like, man, I'm starving. I have no money. I'm poor. Like, not that I'm poor, just I've been duped too many times. And I need to know that you're for real. Oh yeah, for real, man. Pay me, come in, have all you can eat. And you're like, and then he's eating in front of you. Me, on the other hand, I said, dude, you're hungry? Come on in. You know, come on. I was hungry. You know, I remember back in the day, I'm gonna tell you a story, and I'm gonna try my absolute best not to tear up. Because I've said the story, the more times you say the story, the less time you tear up. But I'm gonna tell you a story that is really near and dear to me. And I've told this story maybe 6 times, 8 times in my 4 years of YouTube. But this is not the story part. But this is what I want to do, guys. I want to feed you. I'm telling you, hey, you know what? You don't have any money? Don't worry about it. When you do have money, you know, become a VIP member. But you don't have to have money right now to learn how to trade. I'm showing you this. Now, one thing that I strongly recommend and I encourage everybody to do, tell people about this channel. Whether you have crypto buddies on different communities or news groups, or are there news groups anymore? I remember back in the day, we used to do news groups, but you know, Telegram groups, Discord groups. If you have buddies, you know, tell them about this channel. The main thing is to help those who really need help. You know, my goal is to reach out to the single moms, the single dads, the kids that are, you know, just getting out of school, high school or what have you, and they want a different way than trading in their hours for money. Like I'm trying my absolute best. Okay, so here's the story, guys. Here's the story. Yes, definitely please smash the like. Definitely please smash the like. So here's the story. This is how poor we were. This is how poor we were. And this is why I will never forget where I came from. I would never forget where I came from. So we were so poor. We were so poor. We would have movie night. Oh man, I love movie night. And matter of fact, so when my mom was alive, you know, I brought her some Dairy Queen. She loved banana split. So I got her some Dairy Queen, surprised her and everything. We're eating at the table. And I'm telling her about my memories as a kid. I said, man, Mom, my best memory, my absolute best memory is when we would have movie night. And she started like tearing up and literally crying. And not like happy tears, like sad tears. And I said, Mom, why are you crying? I'm getting goosebumps. I said, Mom, why are you crying? Like, that's my happiest moment, man. I would look forward to movie nights. Like, we would have so much fun. We'd get the mattress from the bedroom. We put it in the front of the living room. And we'd have popcorn and we'd be watching movies. And, you know, we would have a good time. She told me. She goes, you don't know this. Oh, it's happening. She goes, you don't know this, but that was your dinner. I was like, what? Yeah. She goes, you don't know this, but I had no money for food. None. So there was times where we would have movie night and that was your dinner. I was like, wow. I said, that might have been your worst memory, but that's my best. All right, moving on. All right, I feel it coming. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the charts. Let's do the charts. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If you have kids, you know, make memories. You know, tickle them, have tickle fights. They're not going to remember you working, you know, an extra 20 hours a week. They're not going to remember you, you know, struggling to, you know, do stuff. Spend time with them. I don't have any kids, so I'm an expert. So definitely, you know, spend time with them, tickle them, have like camping nights, you know, make s'mores, do stuff. Get them away from their dumb phones, man. Really, get them away from spend time with them. And especially the girls too. Like, man, a lot of girls have daddy issues. I'm just saying. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Obi-Wan says, you have a great heart. Thank you, man. Yeah, my mom raised me right. And I don't say, if you disagree with me, I don't say, well, I don't want any negativity in my channel, because all he wants is an echo chamber. I don't want any negativity in my channel. You know what? You don't ever come back to my channel, and I'm gonna ban you from my channel. And God bless you with an evil heart. I don't say that. I show you. You know, I show you what I do. But it is what it is. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go and look at some of these chats, and then we're gonna get to Bitcoin. Then of course your coins. Right now I'm stalling, guys. I'm literally stalling. If I don't get questions, if I don't get charts requests, that's the end of the show. I've had shows 20 minutes. I've had shows 26 minutes. I'll give you a heads up. All right. Wick says, does the price action have the same feel and 2020 move up last bull run? Interesting question. To me, it kind of does. And I mentioned this a few days ago, where like it just kind of like a light bulb went on, where it's like, you know what, this feels weird. This feels really weird. I mean, we're seeing Bitcoin doing something, you know, coming up. We see Bitcoin doing something coming up, and the market isn't reacting like it normally does. Like when we have this run up, the market was okay, it was better. When we had this run up, the market was better because of course, you know, all the coins are taking a hit, and then they see Bitcoin coming up, and then now we have 10, 15, 20% moves on the altcoins, if not more, on some. However, this time around, it's one day we're good, then the next day we're not. One day we're doing shorts, the next day we're doing longs. It feels different. Like something is and it's so vague. Something is gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Do I think this is a fake out? We'll get into that in just a moment. Let's see here. Jono says, keen for a look at ETH on the 4 hour. It's pushing up. Okay, yeah, definitely. We will check out ETH. So that is one that we will check out. ETH. Okay. See here. Wick says, I've heard like 2017 or like 2013 or like 2020, but not been super aware of how the price vibe at those times. I don't know. Yeah, something's going like normally because I'm in these trades literally all day long. I'm in these trades. I'm looking at these charts. I'm updating the group. I'm, you know, doing all this stuff. I'm seeing this. I was like, man, these coins should be going right now. Like some coins, yes, they do look like it's a great opportunity to short because they're breaking patterns going or breaking levels going down. But this right now should be giving us 20% gains literally in the alts. 15 to 20% gains. Easy. What are we seeing? 2%, then it takes it back. Then we get 12%, and then it takes it back. Something's going on right now, and it's very difficult to trade. So if you're not in a trade, do not feel like you have to be in a trade. And if you are in a trade, make sure to have tight stop losses. Like in the VIP group, our top losses, our tight stop losses are about 2%, 4%. We're not messing around. My goal is to protect your money. That's my goal. That's my job, to protect your money. Whether you're watching me on YouTube or you're in the VIP group, that is my job. Protect your money. So we're trading with very little leverage, either spot or 2x. We have very tight stop loss, and sometimes we get stopped out. Okay, we just set our level again and we re-enter the trade when our alerts hit. But it just feels different. Something's happening. Something's happening. All right, moving down the list. Let's see here. Obi-Wan says, Joe, what happens when we have a supply shock on Bitcoin? The circulating supply of Bitcoin on exchanges is almost up. Good question. Oh, man. Of course, that should reduce the supply, increase the demand, therefore increasing the price. Now, there are still a lot of Bitcoin. You know, when do I think the last Bitcoin will be bought? Who knows? Because as time goes on, it increases in price. So it makes it a little more difficult to purchase unless you have billions of dollars or millions of dollars. But there's still a lot out there. So I don't see the last one being sold for 15, 20 years. And that's just a guesstimate, huge guesstimate. Let's see here. We got the Crypto Remora. Now, I don't have his, but we're going to look it up right now. We're going to look it up. This guy has a YouTube channel. And we're going to go there right now. Now, one thing that I do, anytime a YouTuber, a fellow YouTuber, content creator, comes on the show, I love letting people know about them. So definitely subscribe to the Crypto Remora, and follow him, subscribe. I even got the notification bell on. You see that? Notification bell is on for a fellow YouTuber, and I strongly recommend you do that. So just give you a heads up. And Crypto Remora, if you ever want to do a collab, let me know. But just give you a heads up. All right, so let's get out of that. Let's see here. Going back to the list. Let's see here. Obi-Wan says, will people still buy altcoins at the... Yeah, definitely. People love altcoins because they see altcoins as a much cheaper alternative to Bitcoin. Like, they don't realize, and I didn't either, you know, so it comes down to the psychological part of crypto. You see Bitcoin and the price is $75,000. And then you see XRP still at 18 cents. Okay, fine. 50 cents, whatever it's trading for. I don't even look at XRP, but the XRP is still at 50 cents, you know, 2 years down the road, still at 50 cents. And you're like, well, should I buy something for 50 cents and I can get 100 of them? Or should I buy a super, super tiny, so many zeros in a percentage of Bitcoin? Well, I'll get this one because I can have, you know, 1,000 of these coins versus a fraction of this coin. It all comes down to psychology. But yeah. Let's see here. Wick says, Tom Crown compares a Litecoin against XRP all the time. Similar when you zoom way out. Yeah. Now, I do like Litecoin. I actually like Litecoin more than XRP. Way more. I don't think there's a coin... No, I tell you what, there is a coin that I like less than... Oh, and I'll show it to you too. I'll show it to you. So there is a coin that I like less than XRP, which I never thought I would. It's called Gari, USDT. This is the coin that the Gari network. But Joe, it's pumping. Is it? Is it really? Is it really pumping? This is why this is the only coin that I'm aware of that I don't like more than XRP. The only coin. And it's funny too, on Piper Academy, I believe it was the Nightcap, they asked, can you look at Gari please? And I always want to see what the person says who's reviewing it, because that'll give me a good judgment on their judgment. And sure thing, you know, Tradefly, he saw it, like, ooh, yeah, man, I wouldn't. And then same thing with other traders, they look at it like, oh wow. And that was my impression too when they told me about it, and I looked at it like, oh, and then because I got so many requests on Gari, I did a deep dive on it on my channel, and it's trash. But they are so either invested in it or they're trying to pump the coin, but it's just trash. So this one I do not like more than XRP. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's see here. Obi-Wan says, and what if the MM and market makers and big Wall Street guys are just milking us on this 7-month sideways range, and every time it goes up, yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. Here. Yeah, definitely, man. Reach out to me on X. And of course, all my links are in the, well, you can, it's in the pinned message. I think I pinned the message. I'm gonna pin it right now. Go to my link tree if you don't have my stuff. All right, let's see here. There's my Telegram, there's my X, there's everything else. All right. Here, going down the list, Crypto Kenny says XRP equals stablecoin, but it's the coin of the banks. It's gonna rule the world. It's going to $500, guys. Yeah, right. It's funny. I love those memes where it says, what would you do if you woke up and XRP was $500? My reply is always, oh crap, I slept for 200 years. That's my response. Let's see here, Mark Dutch. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Mark says, who knows Tom Crown? Let's see here. See here. Is the coin fear? No. However, fear did mess me up a few times last season, but no. See here. Wick says, Joe got that old school XRP hate. I do. It's because old school XRP hate. Not only that, but of course I've done research on XRP, and I saw it, was like, ooh. Today's Friday. I love Fridays. I didn't even, thank you, man. Thank you for telling me. I always forget. Let's see here. Burgess says, hi coach, what exchange do you use for trading futures on crypto in the US? Well, there's a few different ones. I strongly recommend always check my description. I have so many links in the description. And for example, let's just go to my channel. Whoops, wrong one. Let's just go to my channel. And on my channel, let's come over here to this. And any video, whether it's the live stream or, you know, yesterday's or whatever. So I'm just going to go to yesterday's and I'm going to pause the video. You come down here to the description. You go to the description and then from there, there's a bunch of stuff. So here I have the Ultimate Beginner's Guide strategy for entering a trade. It's a PDF. It's free. So it's free. So definitely get that, man. It's going to help you out. Not only that, but if you continue further, this stuff I put on here because of the storm that we had, and I didn't realize how unprepared I was. This is some of the stuff that I have. Most of the stuff except the generator thing. Then if you keep on coming down, preferred exchanges. So we have MEXC. I love MEXC. Now you may need to do certain things to have MEXC. If you want to know what those certain things are, reach out to me on Telegram. But Joe, how do we reach you on Telegram? The most asked question. Well, it's also in the description. And I'll show you that in two. Blowfin, this one, no KYC. So that means US trading is great. A lot of people use Blowfin. Then we have another exchange, again, no KYC, so US friendly, and 2bit, no KYC, US friendly. So we have three down here that are US friendly. Now, in reference to the indicators that I was talking about earlier, I do really like Chart Prime. Again, I am biased because, well, if you sign up with these links, it helps support the channel. But I really do like these indicators, and they have free indicators. And if you like it, then, well, you can buy the deluxe package. So we have Chart Prime, and then we also have Lux Algo. Everything's in the description, guys. Literally, I try to answer every question without you even having the question or thinking the question. Here, because these are questions that I had. Here, a VPN. You want to try out a VPN for free, 30 days? Click on this. You get 30 days free. And you see what it does. Now, that's all I can say about that. But a VPN is more for security. It's added security. You know, it's not saying that you're doing something bad to have a VPN. It's just added security. That's all it is. Then, of course, we have other stuff here. All right, moving on. So let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay, going down, getting through these chats. Here. Oh, Mark. Hey, we got Alexandra G in the house, known as the best mod in crypto space, and it took me a while to see it. And she's everywhere, and she works really hard. So hats off to you. Matter of fact, you get a bingo bango. You get a bingo and a bango. Andrea G, bingo bango. All right, let's see here. Mark says, a nice show on Piper Academy last night. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. Okay. Wick says, LOL, 200 years for XRP going to $500. Yes. I mean, that's if we're lucky. That's being generous. It really is. Let's see here. And on the list, we got Clay the Great in the house. What's up, Clay the Great? So if you have coins, guys, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. We're gonna get to ETH in just a moment, and then we're gonna run through some of the coins that we've already done. Just kind of do an update on them. All right, so I'm going down the chat really quick, seeing what else we got. See here. Okay, AVAX. Okay, we're gonna do AVAX as well. Here, US dominance, AVAX. All right. AVAX. Okay. Let's see here. Things jumping all around. So we got AVAX. Okay, going down the list. Okay, I think we're all caught up. Yeah, for XRP, I think definitely it'll hit $3 to $5 this bull run. I'm going to be selling. I have a little bit of it since 2020. I'm going to be selling half of it, very little. I'm going to sell half of it when it reaches like 350, and then I'm going to have my next sell order at $5. If it doesn't reach $5, then I'll just wait another cycle for it to get $5. Let's see here. Obi-Wan says, we all know no one makes Joe as happy like Alexandra G. Yeah, she is the best mod. We got a few really good mods here, so I do appreciate everyone being here. All right, here we go, guys. Let us look at Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum, USDT. Let's just do regular on XC. Regular on XC. All right, so this was done some time ago. I'm guessing right here. No, right here. And this is saying that I think price action may come up here to this area and then come back down. This is what I think. This is, I don't know when I did this, but my thought process hasn't changed. We have this low, we have the high. We had it come into the golden pocket. It broke below the golden pocket, tried to come back in the golden pocket, came back down, came back in. But let's go ahead and delete all this crap, Rooney. So, oh yeah. So here, I would set an alert at 29.16 to see if it broke out of the golden pocket, so that now we can be bullish. But until it breaks this level, I'd be cautious. So let me go ahead and copy this. Copy. Let's go ahead and delete everything and get out of here. Let's go ahead and paste. Oh, great. That didn't work. All right, so let's see here. Looking at this from a new perspective, let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, if you are a pattern trader, you would say, oh my gosh, this is a bear pennant. This is a bear pennant if I ever saw one. Really? This is a bear pennant, so we should go down to the downside. We should reach, let's go copy this one, clone it. We should reach roughly $1,000, which would be a decrease of approximately 61%. 61% pullback if you are looking at patterns. Do I look at patterns? No. I look at support resistance, and every level is the level. So what do I do? All right, well, we have a level right here. Let's get to the top. So this is one of our levels. Let's put this in white, and it's actually a zone. So with this zone, we have the wick and the candle body close. So this is our zone. So let's go ahead and label this zone right here, and let's do this as I don't have a red one. Oh well. So we'll do this, and then we'll just paint this one red. And of course, we'll take off the text. Get out of here, text. All right. So this is our zone. Once we break above this zone, then we're good. So now our new alert, let's go ahead and just update our information. Our new alert would be here, about 28.73. And this would be our alert area. And if the price closes, you can close in the zone will be higher risk, but if it closes above the zone, you're in good shape. Now, do I think the price will come all the way down to $1,000? No, sure don't. Could it? Yes. And especially if Bitcoin completely dumps, Bitcoin would have to dump a lot. Like Bitcoin would have to go to 3,500 for me to possibly consider $1,000 Bitcoin. I mean, Ethereum. No, let's go 4,000. Bitcoin would have to go 40,000. 4,000. Bitcoin would have to go 40,000 for me to see 1,000 here on Ethereum. And these are just guesstimates. Not like I don't know. So let's go here. So this is our other zone. From this to this. So as long as it's within this zone, we're good. Oops, wrong one. Dang it. Let's see here. I meant to do this. So from here to here. And for this one, we will color it a gray, because I don't want you to buy if it's green, because that's not a buy, you know, because it could continue coming down. So the buy areas, so let's do a buy zone. How about that? Let's do a buy zone. So this, let's do it up here. Let's take this off. So these would be my buy zones. Well, I don't want to do it right there. I have to do it right. So this would be my buy zone. Let's do a buy zone Z. Where is my buy zone? Oh, buy zone. So this would be my buy zone, and then this would be my buy zone, but it has to break out. Do not, and I repeat, do not buy this on the way down. You buy it on the way down, you're asking for hurts. What do I mean by that? Okay, if the price comes down here and you enter, well, it could do this. You don't want to do this. Where is my X? Where is my X? Don't want to do this. Make it red. You don't want to do that. What you want to do instead is the price comes down, comes up, comes down, breaks this level, and let's do this one in yellow so that we don't get confused. And it breaks this level. So this is the level, this is the key area that we're looking for. This is the key area that we're looking for. We're looking for the break of this. And let's take off the let's take that off. We're looking for the break of this. Once this breaks, now we enter. This is what I teach all the time. This is what I teach. Now, granted, I am focusing more on market structure, where I give you all of the details of market structure, versus what I, excuse me, versus what I've been saying all this time, where, you know, you're looking for a high to break. Once you break that high, you enter the trade. But now I'm giving you the reasons, more detailed information. Well, because it's a break of structure, and this is a, you know, strong low and a weak high, and I'm breaking it really down really good for that. Now, if you're interested in this, I recorded the video the other day. I started editing it yesterday. I've been editing it all day today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be done with the editing. This video is by far the absolute best video out there on the market. Now, am I saying that because I'm biased? Yes, 100%. Now, am I saying that because I have a particular knack of teaching? Possibly. I mean, that's what I've been told. I don't know. However, I do know that I've taught for over 20 years. So I know to answer questions that haven't even been thought of yet, and to zoom in and explain in great detail something that is extremely important. Now, I've taken 2 courses recently in reference to market structure, and one of them, man, 3-hour course, and there's several 3-hour courses that I purchased for this particular thing. One 3-hour course, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes max of information. Horrible, in my opinion. As far as time management, it's not him horrible, but me horrible as far as time management, because I don't watch the video just one time. That particular video I watched minimum 5 times. I want to say 7. So 3 hours, 7 times, that's a lot for 20. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to pick up other little bits and pieces that I may have missed. And in my video that I have, I go over, if you, and this is free to the VIP members. If you're not a VIP member, it will be available on Patreon. So just kind of let you know, this, in my opinion, is a huge game changer when it comes to knowing the exact details of trades. All right, moving on. So this right here is, now granted, can you get this information for free? Yes. Tell me more. Ask questions. Now granted, I'm not going to give you a whole hour-and-a-half training course video information on a live stream, but I'll give you 15-20 minutes, the important parts that you need to know. Again, my job is to make money with you, not because of you. These these videos that I have on Patreon and information that I have on Patreon that are for sale, that is to help you instead of wasting all your time with all these videos. Because if you watch my live streams, I give you all this information. But instead of watching hours and hours and hours of live streams to get this piece and this piece and this piece, and it's a puzzle because every time it's a different variable, instead of wasting all that time, pay for the membership, get access to all of my videos, and then learn. All right, that's all I got. Let's see here. Going down the list, I'm going to get to your questions in just a minute, but this is what I would do. This is exactly what I would do. This is how I would enter this trade in this buy zone. Now, how would I enter the trade on this buy zone? Let's say it goes up. All right, price goes up. Do I buy? I could put 25% right now because I'm expecting it to come back down. Price needs to go up and down. Price went up, price came down. Price goes up. Is this the top of the up and then comes down, or is it going to go up more and then come down? So if it does come down, maybe to here, hopefully we get some support. This is really weak. Maybe here, because now it's in this zone from this top to this area. So maybe it comes down a little bit more and then it comes up. So what you could do is you could do 25% here. So we'll do 25%, and let's do this 25%. And then once it breaks this level, now we do our 75%, because now our thought process is like, okay, it's actually working its way out of this zone. And this is how you enter trades. So for the first one, because it's only 25%, if it does come down, and let's say your stop loss is down here somewhere, or down here, wherever it's at, and you get stopped out, okay, you only lost that percentage of your 25% entry. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see here. Mark says, Joe, you know Andy Bitcoin census? No, sure don't. Wish I did, but don't know. See here. Mark says, I'm a Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Mark, you're too funny. All right, here we go. Moving on. Going down the list. Oh my gosh, Mark, I'm reading your comments right now. See here. Going down the list. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and look. So we looked at Ethereum. So for Ethereum, so just to break it down, Ethereum, we have price action in a bear pennant. And if the price goes down, do I think it's going to go down to $1,000 Bitcoin or $1,000 Ethereum? No. I think if it comes down, we might get support right in this area between 2100 and 2200. This is our buy zone. It is not recommended to enter the trade as it comes here. Of course, none of this is financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes. But if the price action comes into this buy zone, don't buy it, because it could come up and come down, and then resulting in a loss. So what I would do, my recommendation, if it comes into this buy zone, wait for it to come up, don't enter yet, then it's going to retrace. Then once it breaks the most recent resistance level of that retracement, that's when you enter your trade. This will lead you to a higher success rate in your trades. Now, if the price goes up, now what we do is we could buy 25% in this buy zone, expecting the price to retrace. Once it retraces and returns to the upside, it breaks this recent level of resistance. Now we add our remainder balance, which would be 75% of the initial investment, and this will improve your trading strategy, in my opinion. Again, none of this is financial advice. All right, that's all I got. Let's see here. Everyone says, I sold my ETH on profit and bought me some SOL and AVAX. Nice. Oh yeah, so let's do the next one. Next one is AVAX. So let's put this on our watch list, and let's put this one at YouTube rapid fire. Okay. Next one is AVAX, USDT. Let's do P. All right, so this one is MEXC, and MEXC. For MEXC, this is what we're looking at. I'm not sure if we saw this the other day. My days get mixed up because my sleep schedule is really weird because I'm literally up all night doing charts, updating the group, because that's when the Asian market's up and my alerts are going off like crazy. So sometimes I'll go to sleep. Some people might call it a nap, but for me, it's actual sleep from like maybe 11 to 1, maybe 11 to 2. I get up, I start doing updates in the group and everything else. And there's some days where I don't go to sleep until maybe like 10, so at night. So it's just weird. All right. So for AVAX, same thing. I would wait. I would set an alert right here at 34.090 and just wait and see what happens. Wait and see what happens. Yeah. For me, so before I had the group, because I'm okay. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a registered nurse. I've been in crypto for now 4 years. I actually stopped nursing. I love the nursing field. I love the help that I would give in the nursing field, but you talking about stress like crazy. I would literally go in, because all we could do is go in 15 minutes early. I would go in 15 minutes early every shift, and even though I'm 15 minutes early, I was literally an hour and a half behind, literally. And it was tough. It was really tough. You go in, you get a report, you got 3 people that are on literally the verge of kicking the bucket. And of course, what I would do, and again, just more, I guess, of my character, some people say, but even though I'm super late, my CNAs, they come in and say, Joe, they're doing that breathing, the breathing you warned me about. So I'd go in there, and they have no family, or the family doesn't care about them, and I'd go in there and I'd hold their hand until they took their last breath, comfort them, and then, what would get me so mad, all the family comes in and just crying and go, oh I'm dead and dead. And it's like, I would tell them, I'm like, I'm sorry, my name's Joe, I'm the registered nurse here. Who are you? Oh, I'm the daughter, my dad, I love him. I said, oh, you're the daughter? I said, you come in from town or something? She goes, no, I live like 20 minutes away. I said, oh, okay, well, I just let you know, I'm Joe, I'm a registered nurse, I'm the charge nurse on this wing. I work usually the evening shifts, but I pick up a whole bunch of overnight shifts, and I also pick up a bunch of day shifts. Like the company loves me because I work so much. I've never seen you. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. Boom, in your face. Oh man, I get so mad. They're oh, my mom, my dad. Where were you? Not a call, not a visit, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, nothing. Yeah, but it was rough. Man, there were plenty of times where I'd have to get my CNAs. They'd be coming out of a room, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And they just like bawling, because it's difficult. So go take a 15-minute break. I got your haul. I'll change the people. I'll do whatever needs to be done. Go take a 15-minute break. Get yourself together. It's rough. But thanks to crypto, I'm able to trade, make money, show you guys how to do the same. And I love it. Absolutely love it. I forgot where I was going on this little thing I was talking about. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so this is what I would do. I'd wait for that. And then there's nothing else that needs to be done on this one. I mean, right now we're in an uptrend. This is, the internal uptrend. And yeah, so I do like that. Yeah, but it was really rough, man. It was really rough being a registered nurse. Yeah, but I'm very grateful for crypto, and I love that I can do this. I love that. Now, granted, it took me a while to do this. I spent a lot of hours doing this, and while I was learning crypto, I was doing weekend shifts, so double weekends. So Mondays I would sleep, until like half the day, and then I would start, you know, watching videos, taking notes, going to websites, you know, understanding what indicators meant and what they did and everything else. And then the following day on Tuesday, literally 12 to 14 hour days of studying, watching videos, taking notes. Man, I was dedicated. And then it took me about 3 months to like get it, and then 8 months to get it fairly well. And then it's all learning. Like I never stopped learning. Like right now, I'm, you know, this stuff right here that I'm learning or adding to my skill was stuff that when I first started, I knew about. But now it's the fine, all the little gears that make the machine move. That's what I'm doing right now. Let's see here. Clay the Great says, Joe, gotta run, family. Great, Alpha Joe. Take care, family. See y'all later tonight. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah. Guys, commit. Never quit. Never quit, guys. Never quit. So for Bitcoin dominance, we have the weather channel. We have the weather channel here. For Bitcoin dominance, it is coming down. So what does that mean? Well, it can mean several things. Bitcoin dominance could mean that people are either exiting crypto altogether, putting their money back into the banks, fiat money, or this could mean that people are buying crypto, exchanging their USD for possibly Bitcoin or possibly another crypto, an altcoin. So that's all this says. This doesn't, like, when people look at this, look, we have USD dominance. It's breaking the trend line. It could mean several things. One, people are entering crypto, or people are exiting crypto altogether. How does that help me? Answer that question. How does that help me? And I've actually asked this to groups that I'm in. We have USDT dominance. It's doing this. It's right at this resistance. And I tell them, I say, how does that help me? Please educate me. Show me. I don't know. I'm asking you for real. How does this help me? If USDT dominance is up, it means several things. If it's down, it means several things. Why do I even look at it? I don't know. Let's see here. Make trading your life. Yeah. And I made trading my life and I love it. Oh yeah, that's where I was getting to it. That's what I remember now. So before I had the group, I would sleep when I was tired. Literally. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna take a nap. And I go to sleep for 5 hours, 8 hours, whatever. If it's 6 in the morning, you know what? I'm getting kind of tired. Let me go to sleep. If it's, 1 in the afternoon, man, I'm getting kind of tired. Let me take a nap, go to sleep. And then I would literally go to sleep when I was tired. I would literally wake up when I was done sleeping. No alarm, no nothing, nothing. Love it. Then, of course, I started the group. I was like, oh man, this is work. Because now I have to make sure that I do my 3 o'clock live stream. I have to make sure that I'm updating the charts. And of course, I was always updating the charts, but that way I'm awake. And if I lay down because I'm getting kind of tired and my alerts are going off, do I close my eyes and just go back to no? Because my job in the VIP group is to make people money or to reduce their loss, move up the stop loss, etc., etc. And so I'll get out of bed, come, get on the computer. It's like, oh, this and this. Hey, it's not looking great. This and this, or make sure to move up your stop loss or whatever it is. And so it's work now. But I love it though. I love it. I love all the feedback I get. All right, so that was that one, and that's the end of the show. I didn't realize we were already at the end. I do thank you guys very much. Once again, we reserve 1 hour for free mentorship. Ask me questions, ask me indicators, ask me whatever you want. This is the time for you to learn. I want to show you how to make money instead of asking you for money to join my group so that you could eventually, hopefully, learn how to make money. No, I do it just the opposite of everybody else. I show you how to make money. I show you that this stuff works. You know, don't pay me. When I tell everybody, don't trust me, verify. If I'm showing you something, see if it works. Like, why would you join my group if you don't even know if my stuff works? And let's just say you join my group and you're like, oh wow, you teach like this, or you have these training videos, or you know, this is your thought process. Ah man, I don't like it, I'm out. Okay, you just lost money. Versus I'm showing you everything that I do. Well, most of what I do. I mean, there's other stuff. I do a lot of thought process videos for the actual group, but you get to see behind the scenes of what I do and my thought process of why I enter. That is so important. The whys, the who, what, where, when, especially the why, If you haven't already, guys, definitely smash the like. I do thank you. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, remember, don't FOMO. Right now, the market is crazy. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't want to go up, doesn't want to come down. There's a whole bunch of liquidation sitting right at 64.7, which is right in line to our daily fair value gap and our 4-hour fair value gap. Can this be a fake out? Potentially going to the weekly high, which it's a targeted high. Is it going to potentially go to the weekly high just to come down to get all these liquidations sitting at 64.7, then hit our daily fair value gap and our 4-hour fair value gap to come up just to fake everybody out again? Because everybody's gonna think, oh, now we're going higher. But what happens if we create a lower high at this point and then come down? This is what I'm looking at. Price comes down, comes up, then comes down, comes up, comes down. This is what I see. Could I be completely wrong? 100%. But only time will tell. I do thank you guys very much. I'm not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Greatly appreciate y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom.